Vicki with My Paper Connection. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in the United States, and today I'm going to show you how to make this adorable, simple card. It really is just simple stamping with a little bit of ribbon added. I made this card using the In Symmetry, and I'm using the In Color 2021 to 2023 designer series paper. These are 6x6 pieces, and they come in several different patterns. I think it's 4 different patterns. So let's get started. For this card I used Highland Heather and Mint Macaron. For this card I'm actually going to use Fresh Freesia and Soft Succulent, and I'm using a Soft Succulent card base. It's 5.5 by 8.5 and it's scored at 4 1/4. And then I'm going to use a piece that is 3 by 5 1/4. So I'm going to go ahead and put that on. And I'm going to use my silicone mat to do that, because I can get a little messy with glue. So, and I want to use that plaid side. So I'm going to go ahead and get it started, get my glue started on the silicone mat. Okay. Then I'm just going to place it on the corner here, making sure that these corners are even. Okay. This piece is 3 by 4 3/4, I think. Yeah, 3 by 4 3/4. I was right. And I'm going to put a little bit of glue behind here. And I'm going to offset this a little bit from here, because I want to have the same amount on this side that we're going to have over here. So I'm going to offset it to be about like that, and then I want to make sure I have the same amount on the top as on the bottom. All right, so then I'm going to bring in a piece of basic white that is 2 3/4 by 4 1/4. Next I brought in my Stampin' Pierce mat and a piece of basic white that is 2 3/4 by 4 1/4, and I'm going to turn it landscape wise. And I'm going to do my flowers first, because I want to make sure that I stagger them and I don't run out of space at the top. So I'm using Fresh Freesia. I'm using my Stampin' Pierce mat because this is a photopolymer stamp. Let me see how it's going to stamp first. Looks pretty good. Okay, so I only want a little space from the top. So I'm going to go about like that, and then I'm going to do another one over here that's just staggered a little bit further down, like that. Since I already have this ink out, I'm going to stamp Hey Friend. I was just going to show you really quickly. Whenever you cut your paper, sometimes you end up with small pieces, sometimes you end up with a little bit larger pieces. And I keep a little plastic bag in the slot with my papers, and that keeps my scraps. And I use my scraps. So that's just an idea for you. So I'm going to stamp Hey Friend in Fresh Freesia, so it's tone on tone. Whoops, it's a little too high, so let's go down a little bit. Much better. Then we're going to bring in our Soft Succulent ink pad, and we're going to stamp. I'm going to turn it sideways this time. We're going to stamp the stem, and there's a little cutout right in there that you can fit that stem into, and hopefully I can do it without getting my head in the picture. Pretty good. Okay, I meant for that to go all the way down, so I'm going to try to line that up. Ooh, that's perfect. Okay, then I'm going to use the leaves. I'll turn it back this way so I can see my leaves, and I'm going to try to fit 2 on this one. Love these colors. They knocked it out of the park with this year's In Colors. I'm telling you, so pretty. And that is all of my stamping. So now we're going to finish putting it together. So we're going to go ahead and put some glue on the back of this. Now I already got glue on my finger, I can see. I am a messy Marvin. My business name should actually reflect how bad I am about being messy. Sloppy stamper, I don't know. I'm going to bring it up just a little bit. I don't want it to be in the complete center, but I want it further from the bottom than that. So now I'm bringing in some of the open weave ribbon, and this is in the Fresh Freesia color. And I'm just going to kind of zigzag it along the way. So I'm going to put a couple of glue dots down so that it holds it in place. And we'll just kind of put it on like this, and then like this. I think I need to do one more. Hopefully I'm not spreading it out too wide. And we'll bring it back like this. Then I'm going to use my scissors to trim the edges. So I want a little bit of a slant to it. So I'll trim it like that and like that. Then I'm going to trim off a little piece, trim this off on just on a little space on the side. There we go. And use dimensionals to put this on. Save those scraps and use them. They really come in handy. All right, and then I'm just going to kind of put this sideways. I probably should have made my ribbon a little bigger, but it's okay. It's still a beautiful card. Then I'm going to decorate the inside. And I think I'm just going to put a flower and some leaves right about here. Man, I just got all messy with that one, didn't I? We'll bring it down to the bottom like that. Put a couple of leaves here and there. I should have done this earlier while I had the ink out. And then I'm just going to put a flower right there. Gives you plenty of space to write, but decorates the inside of it at the same time. All right. All right, so we're just going to glue that onto the inside. All right, then we're just going to glue it onto the inside of our card. And look how pretty that is. Gorgeous card. And it is simple stamping at its best. What do you think? Do you like the Fresh Freesia or the Highland Heather better? I love them both. I think they're both just gorgeous colors. All right, thank you for watching. I hope that you have a great day. If you like this video, hit subscribe and ring the bell and tell others about my channel. It would be so appreciated. And you know what? I love thumbs up. Those are considered likes in Facebook world. So, and it kind of boosts me along a little bit. I appreciate your help. I hope you have a great day. Bye.